but halfway over and only hanging by an inch of flesh. And on the objective, I turned it into my growing. I said crotch on national television. Well, I guess twice on national television. I remember what my wife asked me. He's like, "Really, John? That's what we're okay. I married you forever. All right." But I say growing now into my area, and that's how I got off the mountain, carrying my leg and fighting next to my brothers. And that's not the end of the story. Thank you. Yeah, I tell everybody you should see the other guy. Yeah, check out the other guy. But that's not the end of the story. That's the beginning, and that's why I'm here. That's the beginning of me learning the word can't. Green Beret, barrel-chested freedom fighter, can't. I cannot walk. I can't walk without the help of a prosthetic leg. And let me tell you something, that is some gut-wrenching punch that I hope none of you ever have to feel, because as not only a father, but a husband and a provider for the family, when you lose that leg, that is an instant insecurity that you go into about, am I good enough? Am I okay to make sure that my family has food? Can I still provide? And 3 things is what made me get better. First and foremost is God, because without Him, we'd be nothing. Amen? Amen. That's the first thing. The second thing is my wife and family, my beautiful wife, who is Amy at home if you're watching. Love you, sugar. But
I've never kissed a man before, but I've definitely been talking to a dude and looked at his mouth a couple times and been like,
I have that compass to look forward to and say, thank you. And the third thing that made me want to always continue to lean forward and fight hard is you, Americans, great Americans that get it. Absolutely get it. It's the Americans that say the 2 words, thank you. Never underestimate the magnitude of what the 2 words, thank you, mean to veterans. If you don't believe me, ask a Vietnam guy. Ask somebody in Vietnam what it's like to come back and get spit on. Ask somebody in Vietnam what it's like to get called a baby killer. I'll tell you right now, if I lost my leg for my country and I got spit on, I'd be homeless, single, and have an addiction problem, because those 2 words are absolutely that mental validation that says it's worth it. Right? That's what everything we do, it says it's worth it. I like to joke, I like to have fun, and I always say I make one-legged look good. You know, I don't have a face for radio. I'm up here, so it's not too bad. But I'll be honest with you, if I didn't tell you that it sucks being one-legged. It sucks not being able to do calf raises. It sucks not to be able to walk to the bathroom in the middle of the night. It sucks whenever your kids are wanting to play soccer and you can't do it because you've been working all day with a real job trying to make your money. But it's worth it. Why? Because thank you. Great Americans like yourselves that say thank you, and it makes that mental validation that says it's worth it. And what does that do? That makes me not just want to be a husband, but a loving husband. Not just a father, but an involved, an actual loving and compassionate father. Somebody that wants to be with them. Not just a citizen, but a successful, right? A productive citizen of society. Somebody that wants to actually be with other Americans and not just be in that wall, in that prison that they call home, because nobody ever validated their sacrifice. So again, never underestimate the magnitude of what thank you means to veterans. You're worth it. So, thank you. So when I hear those 2 words and somebody says thank you, I say you're worth it. Because you are worth fighting for. You're worth fighting for, because we are the best place in the country to live. All right? God bless you. So when you say thank you, I say you're worth it, and I mean it. But let me tell you something else, though. We lose 22 vets a day to suicide and lack of transition. And I can tell you I felt that firsthand. Because not only when you get back, the military gives you a big old shopping cart full of drugs that says, hey, you got shot, take these, it'll make you feel better. And about after a year, I realized I'm healed. I'm healed. My injury, my leg ain't growing back. I tried, never mind. So anyway, I've tried. It ain't going to heal. My incisions, stitches, everything out, it's not going to heal. But guess what? I still hurt. I hurt every single day, and I know that will take it away. Fortunately, I had God, my family, and my country behind me, but not everybody gets to feel that. And you lose that compass, right? Whenever you get out, people don't care. They don't care. Everybody loves you, and they pat you on your back, but who's going to pay the bills, right? So when you get out, you don't know where that compass is spinning. I challenge you to find a veteran or someone that has better work ethic, better dedication than a veteran. But when that compass is spinning, that's when the insecurity builds in. That insecurity instantly becomes sadness because you're sad. You got the boo-boo lip out. That's what I call the boo-boo lip. I rarely bring it out, only when at home. But you get that out, and then that instantly becomes depression. You get depressed. Man, I suck at life. I can't even pay my bills. I don't get a paycheck on the 1st and 15th, and that 4 walls become a prison. That's how it happens. And I want to punch that in the mouth. I want to punch 22 vets committing suicide in the mouth, and the way that I do that, absolutely. And the best thing, and I want to speak specifically to veterans right now, if you're having that problem, that life sucks, right? Because you're one-legged or no-legged or whatever, just a civilian now, which it is kind of weird being a civilian. I'm not going to lie. It's got a weird feeling to it. But you see that compass spinning, you don't know what to do. When you start getting sad, you need to tell yourself that you owe it to the fallen to live well. And think about that. All right? I have over 30 names that are embroidered into my center console, and it's not because I think it's cool to see a lot of names. It's because I knew every single one of those names, and they're dead now. And I have to stomach that. The Army, the military, Green Berets, they teach us how to deal with death, but not deal with it. And I'm not saying that needs to be the mission. They need to be able to shoot, move, communicate, do the great things that we do. However, that's something that we don't have the coping mechanism. And the 35th time that you get that call and say, hey, Ryan got it. Or, hey, Aaron Bellagio, he's no longer with us. Or even worse, what if you're stateside and you see that casket being lowered with that American flag down and his family's there with his wife, 3-month baby that he hadn't even met, looking at you? Do you say, I'm sorry? What do you say to that? It's impossible to actually make a statement to say, sorry for your loss. Here's how you do that. You live well for the fallen. That's a debt that you owe. If your life sucks, they win. Right? If your life sucks, they win. And that's something you cannot let happen. So whenever you get that feeling that it's over, hey guys sleeping over there. There you go. I got you, boy. What? Been on TV? Called me out? Hey, I'm just saying. But whenever you get that feeling of hopelessness or that feeling of sadness, remember, you owe it to them to live well. And that's the best middle finger that you can give to the Taliban, is to live great and live awesome. So to remind myself every single day, I wear this ring right here as a symbol of 22 that commit suicide every single day. And I want to bring up Jacob Schick and Jeff Kyle, 2 great friend of mine. Well, there we go. Come on up there, sugar. Jake is the executive director of the 22 Kill Project, and that's what we are. He is absolutely. That's why he breathes air, is to punch 22 vets committing suicide in the mouth. And so I want to let him talk to y'all about the 22 Kill ring, and we're going to present one with Mr. Trump tonight.
Thanks, brother. So much America, John Wayne. So much America. Love it. I can't say it. Sorry, brother. So we wear these honor rings. I'm blessed to be a part of a great organization to fight the staggering statistics that 22 warriors die by suicide every day. Not only do we lose them on the battlefield, but we lose them when they come home by their own hand. And on average, it's 22 a day. All 3 of us, we're all war fighters, and we've all buried brothers. and it's unacceptable. So at 22kill.com, we fight like hell every day to end that statistic and let these warriors know and their families know you're worth it. Keep fighting the good fight. People wonder why we're the best military in the world. I'll tell you why. Because it's one team, one fight. We're all in it together. And that is how we're going to end the statistic. So we wear these honor rings on our trigger fingers for a reason. It's not a fashion thing, it's a life thing. Because this life is absolutely worth living. So we are so proud to be here and honored to be here. And I've only met Mr. Trump a short time and his family, but two of my brothers know him a lot longer than I have. And I'll tell you right now, their word, that's gold. So if they say it, it's so. And with that, these honor rings mean so much to us because it's a silent salute to those who served and or are serving, and to highlight the fact that we lose 22 of our finest every day by their own hand. And together we can crush that. We can stop it. So, thank you. So with that, before we do this presentation, I feel like it would be remiss if I didn't say to all those in the audience tonight who served and to family members who went through those deployments with them, thank you. Thank you for being here and thank you for what you did. And to our Vietnam veterans, welcome home. Welcome home. And with that, I would like one of my best friends and fellow Marine, we're better, get over it, John Wayne, we're better, to present Mr. Trump with his personal honor ring that we brought for you. And we hope that you wear it with pride and remember that one team, one fight aspect so we can make America great again together, brother.
That was amazing. Isn't that better than this debate that's going on where everyone's sleeping? Right? They're all sleeping. They're all sleeping, everybody. I see two of my friends in the audience, and they've become very famous and very rich. Come on, Diamond and Silk, get up here for a second. Diamond and Silk, these two are unbelievable. Melania called me. She said, there's somebody that's so amazing. Come here, you have to see this. And I came and I watched these two incredible women, these two beautiful women, and they were going rapping back, forth. Never ends. Amazing. All right, thank you. I don't know.